Hello and welcome back to my channel, The English Communication. My name is Amrender. As we had discussed in our last video and had also given an introduction to my channel, and we also spoke the 4 pillars on which the foundation of any language depends. If you have not watched that video, you may check it out after this one. I will give you the link in my description. Make sure to watch it fully and understand it. We also understood what those 4 pillars are. I will summarize them once again for you guys. Reading, writing, listening, speaking. Yes, these are the 4 points on which the foundation of any language depends. In our previous session, we went into the detail about the first point, which is reading, why it is important for our English learning and how we can expand it. So today, we'll be talking about the remaining 3 points, which is writing, listening, and speaking. But before that, I want to talk about a very important point, which is actually the part of reading. I hope you remember that I told you while reading, you should note down in your diary or in your phone's note any word whose meaning you don't know or the word you have never come across before. So today I will explain you what exactly you need to do with those words. So please be connected with me till the end of this video. We will implement those words which you had found during your reading in our writing section. Don't worry, I will explain you how you can do it. All you need to do is write a story. Yes, a story. First, think of a story in your mind and then write it down into English. And don't worry about your English. Even if it's broken or imperfect, just write. The most important thing is to get started, no matter what. But here's the twist. You must use the new words in your story which you had found during your reading. Shape your story in such a way that those words fit into it. जी हाँ, आपको उन वर्ड्स को एक ऐसे स्टोरी में फिट करनी है जो अपने हिसाब से आपको सोचना है. बट ट्विस्ट यही है कि उस स्टोरी में जो भी ये वर्ड्स आपने चुने हैं या फिर जो वर्ड्स आपने निकाले हैं जिनका मतलब आपको नहीं पता, ये वर्ड्स उन स्टोरी में फिट होने चाहिए. दिस इज द गेम विच यू हैव टू प्ले. सो प्लीज फोकस ऑन दैट and I'm sure you can do it. Now let me tell you the benefit of this process. See, writing has a huge impact on our English learning because when you write, first you create a story in your mind, then put it into words. This process improves your ability to create ideas and gradually increases the thinking power. As a result, you will not only be able to think more deeply in English but also develop the ability to think deeply and make better decisions in every aspect of life. I know you must be thinking, but I don't even know how to write. How will I do it? Look, guys, you have to start somewhere, even if it's with broken or imperfect sentences, no matter. Because if you truly want to gain a strong command over your English language, you have to become skilled in writing. And that will only be possible once you start, because no one is an expert from the very beginning. तो आपको किसी भी सिचुएशन में स्टार्ट करना ही करना है. चाहे आप टूटे फूटे वर्ड्स के साथ ही स्टार्ट करो, लेकिन आपको स्टार्ट करना है. हो सकता है जैसे कि मैंने आपको इंग्लिश में बताया कि कुछ हो सकता है कि कुछ दिनों में आपको जो आप लिखो तो आपको आगे चल के वही देख के आपको हंसी आए, जैसे मुझे आता था. तो ऐसा होता है. दिस इज़ द पार्ट ऑफ प्रोसेस. अगर आप किसी भी चीज़ को सीखने जाओ, सिर्फ लैंग्वेज ही नहीं, सिर्फ इंग्लिश ही नहीं, आप किसी भी चीज़ को सीखने जाओ तो स्टार्टिंग में टाइम लगता है. टूटी फूटी सही, बट हमें वो चीज़ स्टार्ट करना पड़ता है. हमें वो चीज़ टाइम के साथ या एक्सपीरियंस के साथ रियलाइज़ होती है कि नो, दिस इज़ राइट एंड दिस इज़ रॉन्ग, एंड अकॉर्डिंगली वी विल रिएक्ट. सो you have to start. Even I had also faced the same problem when I had written my very first story for the purpose of English learning. Even today, when I look back at that story, it makes me laugh because there is a world of difference between my writing skills back then and my writing skills now. And all of this happened just because of one thing, which is practice. I just kept practicing, and exactly you need to do as well. Just give it a try. If you face any issues, do let me know in the comment box. I will definitely help you to resolve them. Now let's move forward, as we have already understood how to implement writing. Now let's focus on how to work on listening. Listening actually is very simple. As the name suggests, it's all about listening. Your goal should be to listen as much English as possible. This could be through movies such as Hollywood movies. You can watch that. And if you feel that you cannot fully understand their accent, you can simply turn on their subtitles. Another option is that there are so many OTT platforms are there nowadays, like Netflix, Amazon, so many are there. Even Hindi movies are also available in English audio, so you can watch that. As a beginner, it's a very effective way to practice listening. And then once you start feeling more comfortable and are able to understand gradually, then you can switch watching to proper Hollywood content. Or if you're interested in news, so there are plenty of channels, for example BBC. And if you prefer Indian English news channels, so you can watch like India Today, Republic English, and First Post. Personally, I listen a lot to Palki Sharma videos, which is the anchor of First Post, I guess. So you can also give them a try. Apart from that, there are excellent podcasts are available on YouTube. You can listen that too. And of course, you can also listen the videos I create. In fact, I highly recommend you do so. For this, subscribe my channel right now and give you a special like. All right. So there are many different ways to practice listening, but the key point is to make sure you dedicate 30 minutes a day to listening for practice different types of content. But it should not just be about listening for the sake of listening. जी हाँ, ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं होना चाहिए कि हमारे सामने वीडियो चल रही है तो सिर्फ चलते जा रही है, हमें कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा, बस हम देखने के लिए अपनी फॉर्मेलिटी पूरी करने के लिए देख रहे हैं. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. You should also make a dedicated effort to understand what is being said in the video. I know you might not understand 100%, as I mentioned earlier in the writing section, but you should make a start. Slowly, gradually, your level of understanding will increase, believe me. Also, pay attention to the accent. Notice how they pronounce words, because this is very much important. And if you come across any word which is difficult for you to pronounce, write it down and keep practicing it until you can say it in the same way. Let's wrap up the today's video here. Tomorrow we'll move to understanding how we can improve our speaking, as we have already learned how to use reading, writing, listening in our journey. So now it's time to focus on the most important aspect, which is speaking. So we will cover that in the next video. Meanwhile, I request all of you to do practice what we have discussed about reading, writing and listening, because simply understanding is not enough, guys. Yes, without practice there will be no improvement. अगर आप प्रैक्टिस नहीं करेंगे, जो भी हमने सीखा है, जो भी हमारी बातचीत हुई है, अगर आप उस चीज़ को प्रैक्टिस नहीं करेंगे, अगर आप उसको इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं करेंगे, तो कोई भी बेनिफिट नहीं होगा. जी हाँ. So make sure you practice at least 40 minutes a day, but do practice. If you enjoyed this video, please give you a special like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that when I upload my next video next week, you will be notified right away. So, I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.